Hello and welcome to our video on starting your email account. This is a very simple process. There's only a few things you need to do, but it's easy to get lost and maybe not know where to click or jump ahead and things might not work out. So there's a real three-step process here. First, you're going to do this thing over here, log into your BMCC portal. So we'll show you how to do that. The second thing is you're going to verify your email, and I'll show you how to do that, and then sign into your email account. Something you should know as you're starting, they're going to ask you for a password when you begin this process here, this first step. And then one of the very first things they're going to ask you to do in the email verification is have you change that password. So if there's a password that you really like using, don't use that in this first step. Assume that they're going to change your password very quickly. So use something temporarily here, and then use the password that you're more comfortable with here in this second step. As we go through this video, this is actually patched together of a couple different videos of different people talking, myself and another advisor named Tim. So Tim's going to start us off with how to log into BMCC portal. Then I'm going to show you how to verify your email the very first time.
Right. So I am starting on the main website. If you go over to the top right and you click on login, you'll see all the different tools, all the different programs that we use. So it's a lot, right? And so I want to just bring your attention to all the different programs just because a lot of these require different logins and passwords. And so one of the really important things that you need to know, you need to do is to keep your username and passwords very organized, right? Write it down. Make sure when you're doing this to have a notepad and write it down. Keep a organized notes, part of your phone. Just keep it organized, all right? Otherwise, you're going to be change your username, or I'm sorry, your password a lot like me. All right. So do that. All right. So the first thing we want to do, we want to go on to BMCC portal. You want to click on this. And when you get to this page, you want to click on account and password help. When you go here, it's going to ask you for some information. Make sure you put down. So all this stuff is very basic information, but some students, what I see is that they put down something that doesn't match what the school have on file. So if you do that, if the number's off or anything like that, it'll say, you get this message, can't validate your answers. That's what's happening, is that there's a mismatch between what you're putting in and what the school has on record. All right. So put this all in. Put the last 4 digits of your social and your EMPL ID number. This is the number that is on your ID card. You will use this number a lot, okay? This is basically your student ID. All right, and click on I am not a robot. And the next page after you click submit will be this page. All right, so it's asking you for a password. All right, so this is when some students fall into some issues just because there's a ton of different criteria. You have to meet all these criteria in order to you have to make sure that your password meets all these criteria. All right, so just keep it simple. Later on, you will be asked to create another password, so I wouldn't overthink this. Just keep in mind that this is not your final password. All right, so I'm going to put in my new password. And all the green lights up, which is a good sign. All right, click submit. And then you will see this message right here. All right, so this screen is a little different from what you guys will see. It'll say your password was reset successfully. So here it says my username and so my username is going to look very different from yours just because I'm faculty. your username should say first name dot last name 001. All right. So if you see that, you're in good shape. There should be also a second box down here, right underneath, that shows your email address. So again, it should be first name dot last name 001, and it should be at stu.bmcc.cuny.edu. All right, write that all down. STU meaning student. All right, so write that all down and then make sure you click OK.
Okay, so that was Tim going over the very first part here, the login to your BMCC portal. And now this is a video of me talking about logging into your email the very first time. Something to keep in mind is I am a student at a different campus. I'm a student at CUNY Law. It is a CUNY campus. The process is exactly the same, but the email address that I'm using is not exactly the same as the student email address you'll use. But otherwise, the steps of the process are all very, very similar to what I do, or I should say the same as the process and the steps that you're going to do. Okay, here we go.
This should probably be following on the steps of using the BMCC portal to begin. And then this is what it looks like when you log in for the first time. So obviously I have a different campus. My email address will not look like the one that you're probably using. Okay. For BMCC, they will ask you to do another password. All right, I'm going to do the phone. United States, because most of you, and I'm going to ask it to just send me a text message. I don't need a phone call. Oh, I forgot to put my phone number in here. Okay, so it's going to verify. I put in the code that was sent to my phone number. Okay, so that's all done. All right, it's going to ask you to do a new password. So okay, and I'm in. And that's it. That's what it looks like when you start a new email address.
So one thing that I recommend all students do, because this is a lot easier, if you guys just download Outlook app. If you download this on your phone and then just have it on your phone, put in your username and password through the Outlook on your phone. It's so much easier to access your emails. That's all I have with regard to claiming your BMCC portal and claiming your BMCC email. If you run into any issues, talk to your advisor. We're here to help, and hopefully we get it figured out with you guys. All right. Again, that's all I have. Good luck, and talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.